Welcome to episode 1819. Jimmy Buffett, singer, songwriter, billionaire from Mississippi. 9 lessons. Outline of episode 1819. Lesson 1 to 5. Lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, the beginning. While he was a starving singer, he once worked for a strip bar.
Barker in New Orleans when you were starting
when I couldn't
out.
get jobs.
When you couldn't get jobs, you were a barker. What do you mean by a barker?
Well, the guys that stand out in front of the strip joints on Bourbon Street. I couldn't get a job as a real musician, so I took anything I could possibly get.
No, I would think all you have to do is say, there's nude women in here.
Well, you got to be a little more shameless than that. You know,
Right.
It's like, come in, two drink minimum. Stay as long as you like, swinging girls through the door. Take one home to mom in Baton Rouge. 2 drink.
Lesson 2, writing is his first love.
Little Bit of Business is number 5 on the New York Times bestseller list, but I've got...
It really has always been in there. Writing was really my first love as a kid, and music I basically stumbled into. So
Lesson 3, his franchise song, Margaritaville.
Okay, it's my own damn fault.
somewhere back when I wrote that song, I tapped, I hit the pulse of something people liked about it. And it was a song written in about 10 minutes, and it has become a brand.
Lesson 4, he succeeded in 6 roles. As a singer, as a songwriter, as a writer, as an actor, as an investor, and running restaurants. Lesson 5, learning and investing in Warren Buffett. And he invested and made $140 million in shares of Berkshire Hathaway. Lesson 6, the small guys versus the big corporations.
Really made him mad was seeing how corporations and small businesses were taking advantage of something he created, which was Margaritaville, which became an instant hit when it came out.
Lesson 7, where he earned most of his money. Secret of his success. Makes approximately 60% of his total wealth from touring and recording. Lesson 8, he changed and adapted his music for success.
Jimmy Buffett used to be considered a country songwriter way back in the ancient days of the 1960s, where he was a singer-songwriter busking around. Became famous for what became known as trop rock. Margaritaville, It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Basically, island-themed, beach-themed, feel-good country/pop music.
Lesson 9, be shameless and funny.
I did it, I think, 8 times and did the very last week of it. But, as a shameless performer, as you know about being a shameless performer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have integrity. I have...
Well, I wore a
think,
sperm suit on stage one time, so that's how shameless I've got. But I learned a lot about being shameless and funny from watching Johnny Carson.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.